Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NASCAR, the podcast where three assholes like to think they know a thing or two about NASCAR, talk about NASCAR. I'm Benny B, joined alongside my very good friends, Drew Scarvan, and our resident FRN superfan, Jeff Dubuque. Well, we had a hell of a weekend at Darlington at the Too Tough to Tame, all but for everybody except for Tyler Reddick, who apparently wasn't tough enough for him. Because he won again. And I was there to witness it in front of my own two eyes. And so, with him being in the Xfinity car, I guess when I move to my new house, this is the last episode I am recording in this house. So, thank you, 36 Landon Lane, for all of the episodes.
Yeah, just dox it.
So, with that, Xfinity, that's going to have to be my internet provider when I get there. You know, I'm sticking to this. So, I mean, it is what it is. No, dude, Darlington was sweet, man. We got some really good parking this time. We were able to just walk right. We were parked right behind the track and walked right down the hill, and the merch haulers were all right there. And the coolest thing was when I walked down the hill, I seen the Pontiac Grand Prix, the one that Host Bar has with wrapped with the paint scheme. Oh my gosh, man! I saw that thing and I was just like in love. I'm like, this thing is beautiful, man. And you know, it's really overwhelming when you go to these tracks and you see the merch haulers. It's like you just want to, like, how do I not spend $1,000? Please stop me, Lord, stop me, Lord. You know, like because it's just like, man, like even drivers you don't like necessarily, you're like, dude, that freaking shirt is sweet. Like I kind of want to just have it, and that was cool. But I think the coolest thing that they do at Darlington, and I'm sure they do this at other tracks too, is they had like the NASCAR fan experience, and I'm sure Jeff knows they probably do that at every track, but it's really cool that you have like older cars, you know, cars from back in the day, and like take pictures with them and everything, and then you know they have like simulators that you can go on, and then they just have like live events and stuff going on. And what was really cool is the Greg Biffle car that they had out there, and they actually had a hood that had you know the Biff 16 on it, and you know you could sign it. I never ended up signing it. There was already like
Bro, dude,
there was
you
no
could have
space.
signed it as NASCAR's.
I know I thought about doing that, but dude, there was no room on that thing, man.
You're off the pod.
Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
out.
You're gone. Get out.
But
One job and you failed.
it was a hot day, man, and I'm telling you, dude, those Darlington stairs are not for the weak. I mean, the sun is just beating.
Or Drew.
No, dude, I'm so powerful. I don't need them stairs, man.
He
I don't
levitates.
need them.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have a hover wheelchair.
Well, as everybody knows, when you become disabled, you actually gain the same powers as Professor Xavier. So you know, I can
Let's go.
levitate myself.
Do you also become bald?
It's starting.
Me too, bro. Me too.
But yeah, dude, those
There we
stairs,
go,
man.
buddy.
The sun's beating on you on those stairs, and I mean, it was probably 87, 90 degrees, and I'm already sweating my ass off from walking all over like merch haulers and stuff. And did we lose Jeff? No, we didn't lose Jeff. Okay. And so I'm walking up these stairs, and I'm like, God. And finally, you just get to the top. You're like, we're here. Now we have to walk up more steps because we were on the very top row, and dude, it's just so steep. But I do love our seats. I love our seats. You know, this is the second year sat in the same exact seats, so that was really cool.
Wait,
And
the same exact seat?
yeah, so my buddy's dad like that gets him. He renewed them. So like NASCAR has the sales reps that call you and they'll be like, you want to renew your tickets for a discounted price? And he's like, oh sure. And so he went to the Southern 500 last year. I couldn't go, and he got those same seats. And so now he just gets them every year, and he ended up getting actually they gave him a gift for it or whatever for renewing. He got like this sweet Darlington coaster, has the track layout on it. But I think what they're doing at that track is really cool. And I got this free shirt from Ford Racing. Shout out Ford Racing. Um, just had to fill out a QR code, man, and show them the survey and gave me the free shirt. So that was freaking dope. But I would say if you guys go to Darlington, gotta get there early. That's probably with any track. I unfortunately wasn't able to get there early enough, but I could have got freaking bunch of autographs, man, and that would have been sweet. But I'll definitely keep that in mind for next time. But I want to say, dude, I could not believe all the people that
Yeah, we gotta stop. Yeah, we gotta stop. Hey, Jeff.
So the one thing I gotta say is I I cannot understand people bringing young kids to the tracks, man. That shit bothered me so hard. I mean, you got people bringing their little babies there. I'm like, are you mentally ill? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously, man. Like, I felt so bad because this mom took this kid. I don't know. He had to have been like 5 or 6, maybe. And we get there, and it starts, and you could tell like he's kind of into it at first, and then it kind of starts, and he's just like he starts crying. He's like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm like, oh my gosh, you dragged this kid to the race. Like, I'm sure he loves racing. I'm sure he loves it watching it from home. But dude, you got people bringing like 1 year olds and like 6 month old. I'm like, you are out of your damn mind. Quit it with this crap. Go get a babysitter. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I can attest. Like I went to, I forgot how old I was. If I look back in some of my old photos, I can see. Yeah, get rid of the phone charger. Let me collections go way back. If we go back 2 years earlier than that, so 2011 I would have been like 9 or something. I think that was around the good time to bring me to a race. For it, it's a long race. I mean, Cup is long. It's 3+ hours. You're out there in the sun. I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I fell asleep a few times at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I mean, I think we all have as fans, but
I almost fell asleep for the 2024 Southern 500. I'll tell you that.
yeah, I mean, hey man, that white noise, it is just so peaceful. But I mean, that was probably some of the best naps I've ever had in my entire life. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, dude.
But it's a really long race. If it's really hot, it's really tough, and especially like if you got a kid, and especially with like the kids today. But like their attention spans are shorter, and it's just like you can't. There's not a ton to. Once the race is started, that's all the activity. Like that is the activity there,
Right.
unless you want to like bring them under, which I don't know if I hate to say it, but I don't know if Darlington's the track that you want to bring them for that because I don't know if it's.
I don't really think so either. But I will say, it's cool that you do not have to have a ticket to go to the merch haulers and all of that. You
Oh,
can,
that's cool.
if that's what you wanted to do. I mean, you'll probably have to pay for parking, maybe. But you can just walk right in there and you can do the fan day experience. If it's really good for kids. I think they have a lot of stuff for kids there. It's really cool.
Yeah, and it's very important to get the kids to the track, and that's so important because that's our next generation of fans, right? We're a very old fan base at its core. I mean, we are kind of the target demo here. NASCAR should definitely watch our podcast, and we will give them very honest opinions, but that they probably won't like and blacklist us as fans. But it's
We really are a bunch of nasty.
right. I really think that before it, I don't think your first race should be before you're like 8.
8 or 10, yeah.
Because there's between that age, and it really depends on the maturity of the kid. You can't just like if your kid really loves NASCAR, bring him to a truck race, bring him to an Xfinity race because they're shorter, they're bite sized, they're a lot. I mean, it's one thing if especially if the driver's like a Hendrick driver or something, right? Like they're gonna run that race probably. I mean, my first race was a Cup race. I've pretty much only been to Cup races, but they're long. They're really long. Where truck races, it's about 1.5 to 2 hours, and then Xfinity's 2 to 2.5 hours, and then Cup is 3 hours plus.
Right.
And that's a long time for a kid to be sitting down and doing stuff. Like I was someone that wanted to move around. I wanted to go explore, and like I went and got food a few times just because I needed to walk. I mean, I was the ideal customer at New Hampshire Motor Speedway because I wanted to get food a lot, and that's why I'm this size. But
yeah, but dude, I mean, like I didn't. That's a whole other thing, and it really bugged me, man. I'm being honest. Like, I just can't stand that. Like, but anyways, funniest things I've seen really from fans. I didn't see anybody get ejected really. I did see that at the Southern 500 2024.
Really,
but dude, I talked about it on the pod. Like, he was so drunk, dude, and the cops like they crossed him, dude. They took him out. But anyways, there was these Chase Elliott fans that were a few rows in front of me. Every single time that Joey Logano went to pit, because his pit stall was right there. And they would just go like this. And I was laughing so hard. And then at the end of the race, some guy's like, he turns to his friend and he goes, "I'm so sorry I took you to your first race just so you could see Tyler Reddick win."
That's
So
funny.
that was
I
funny.
don't get the Toyota hate. I just genuinely like Waltrip's mostly gone. Move on, people.
Yeah, and then
If anything, the Chevy's cheap more now, but if I say that, I
yeah,
might get killed.
and then after the race, a guy a couple of seats from to my right, he's like, "I'll put 100 on Reddick failing post race inspection," and
And he
that was
lost
funny.
$100.
Trial, dude. MJ won the trial. He
But
was
then
the-
all the people just I heard a drunk guy. He's like, "Well, it looks like all you gotta do is steal NASCAR and you can win." And I'm just so tired of hearing that, dude. And that's all I see online. It's like, if you steal NASCAR, you win. It's like, why is FRM not winning, man?
Man, I want
Please
them
tell
to
me.
win.
Yeah, dude. Come on, NASCAR.
Like, dude, I'll take a top 10. I'm not picky.
Come on, rig it for Jeff.
Exactly, that's all I want.
Some days
You know,
it's great if they finish the race. Some days that's a victory in and of itself.
man, I remember being like way back in the day with Front Row. It's like them just not finishing in the 30s was a win. It's sad to say, but that's what it was. Like it was like, oh my god, we're not last.
Yeah.
To quote Michael Cozy Jr. Hell yeah, not last. I mean, I might have did that a few times
You must have lost
with
your freaking mind when Chris Buescher won Pocono.
dude. I was like. That was such a weird one that I didn't even expect it. Like I remember, like I didn't even think I was like fully home for that one. Then I came home and it's just like, oh, we're in a 5 delay and we're calling the race for Chris. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, wait, he drives for us. And I don't even like that was a weird one, but like it's just seeing the one that really like blew my mind was the 2011 one, the 1-2, the true FRM finish. That one is always special. I mean, that really probably saved the team and with Love's because it secured a long-term partnership with them. But
Yeah.
because that was actually Love's last race with Gilland at the time. Eventually transformed into the Love partnership today, and then McDowell winning that Daytona 500 that expanded that partnership. Because I mean, you won the Daytona 500 on Valentine's Day with the sponsor Love's.
Perfect,
Nothing
man.
more that you could
Perfect.
love there, right?
Yep. But,
And shout out to Love's for giving me a care package.
Let's go. Did they really?
Yeah, they did. They gave me a nice big Love's box. They gave me a wait. Let me see if I got it. It should be behind.
Wait, like just
Here it is.
recently you're telling me?
I got a Todd Gilliland hero card, and then they also gave me a gift card to Love's, and then also a shirt.
Wait, did this recently just happen?
Yeah, last week.
Oh my gosh, dude, you never told us. That's awesome, dude.
I fucking did!
Well, I might have not been paying attention to the chat.
Odds are.
But I will say, man, Darlington was cool, and you know, I love having the paint schemes, the throwbacks. I think it's cool to have a race like that, and you know, they had a lot of NASCAR alums there, and yeah, man, I mean, it was just a good time, you know, and the race. It didn't really get good until, you know, probably the third stage. That's when it really started to pick up and it was good. And I had these earbuds in and I had, you know, my earmuffs over it. And I was actually periodically pulling up the broadcast because half the time when I'm watching, I am at the track, I don't really know what's going on. You know what I mean? And it's hard to follow sometimes. And sometimes you got to pick a racer and just follow them.
One thing I used to love about the old days of going to a NASCAR race is something they've got rid of is now you have to pre-order getting like the racing electronics to like get like the scanners and stuff. You used to be able to just go to the track that day and go, I want a scanner, and they give you it and you get it and they're like, bring it back at the end of the race or we're gonna kill you. And it's like, okay. And it was really like we're gonna charge you like $300 if you steal this shit. And it's like, okay. And you saw the race and it was like a mad dash to throw it back at them when you're done, and then you call it a day. But I miss that because I remember going to last time I went to Homestead a year ago. It was that was something that was so different because we were like, it's like we didn't know if we were going to get headsets or anything, so it was like kind of want to listen to the race. I mean, if we do, we do. We don't, we don't. But it's like, I mean, if we could get this, that'd be nice. Just get a scanner so we can listen to the 38 audio or the 34 audio, who we're chilling in the pit box with. But it was just like, no, we don't do that anymore. And it's like, what?
Well, yeah,
It was so asinine to me. And these are like the little things that they need to bring back our core fans. Because if you're just someone going to the race, the track is too small a lot of the time, and they get so spread out now that it's like you're not going to hear the radio over the PA. It's just not like you'll hear.
I couldn't hear any of that stuff really.
Yeah, I mean the cars are so loud; they're louder now than they ever have been. So it's. I'm annoyed at that, but
yeah,
it could have been a cost issue. It could have been. I don't know what the issue is, but it's something they need to fix. Because
and the thing is
listening,
you can rent scanners, but it's like. I'll be honest with you guys, I did not even know where to go for that, and I didn't even care to ask because I had the NASCAR Tracks app, and you can get the scanner on there. The problem with that is Darlington's Wi-Fi was so trash.
Oh, they're all so bad.
That I couldn't, it wouldn't stay connected, so I'm like, forget it, dude. I'm like, I'll just watch. But I watched Blaney a lot, and that was cool because he made a hell of a charge. But, yeah, I mean, I guess that was my experience, and I'm going to be going every year, to be honest with you. I love Darlington. I think it's great.
Yeah, man. It's a great track. I mean, it's one of like the more beautiful tracks on NASCAR's schedule just because it's so unique. It's not your traditional like mile and a half cookie cutter track. It's so different. The drivers love it. The fans love it.
Yeah, and they sure voiced their opinion on that too with this new package.
And we got this new package, and I think it's a step in the right direction. I would love a softer tire. I want to see them popping tires every all right, run 40 laps. Like that's where, and then your tire's done. Like, I mean, we had tires at the cliff. We had comers and goers, but it was really like it took to the last stage to really get to where I think it was best. And good job for NASCAR for holding the cautions there at the end. As much as I kind of wanted a caution selfishly.
I did too.
Good job for them letting the race play out because but if it was still because now that O'Donnell's gone, O'Donnell was probably the one like hammering the button, which I'm all for entertainment, but if it's coming down to the end of the race, the guy has such a big sometimes it's just better just to let the race end because we're gonna start this race like we're gonna get them all re-racked and then they're gonna go out there and there's gonna be a rack and then we're gonna re-rack them. There's gonna be a rack and it's just gonna be the top 5 are not gonna be who the top 5 should be. And there are races where I'm like, F it, fucking send them to the ringer. But this was like, I'm like, nah, just get this one done. And as much as I wanted Brad to get back there, Reddick was far and away the best car. It was not even close.
Well, yeah, and he got the pole.
I mean, Blaney had a little bit of a chance if his pit crew didn't suck. But
oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that, guys. I was literally getting food at the end of the stage, and I come back and all of a sudden I can actually hear the PA, and they're like, and Ryan Blaney had a pretty bad pit stop. I'm like, what are we talking about? And I come back up to my seat, and I'm like, no. But yeah, I don't know. Drew,
he had a loose wheel and everything, and it was bad. Drew, genuinely bad scenes there.
Drew, what did you think about this race, man? I mean, honestly, for me, it seemed like we got a lot of separation at the front, and it kind of was it's like it was last year, except for I feel like some guys in the middle of the pack could kind of charge, but I don't know. What did you think about it?
I thought it was just like your average Darlington race. I found the low amount of cautions to be kind of surprising because usually we get like a handful of them. Not
There's
saying
2.
I'm wanting cautions. I'm just merely stating,
I do. I want cautions. I'm not afraid to say it. I like when cars get crumpled when they're not my favorite cars. I'm very biased.
That's fair.
I mean, I was hoping Ty Gibbs would get punted every time he was on screen. I'm like, someone wreck Ty Gibbs! Someone wreck Ty Gibbs!
I was crossing my fingers, legs, toes, and eyes, hoping that Hocevar was going to frickin' just send him up the track, man.
Dude, that was what I was like, Hocevar, do your job! Dude, I was like, I will forgive you for a year of transgressions. Not all of them, but some of them.
Well, I will say a lot of people were really waxing poetic about Hocevar's run, which it was super impressive.
It was a good run for him.
And it was a clean run too. I don't think he.
If he can continue doing that, good. Honestly, I want him to succeed. I want him to mature as a driver. Like, the aggression is why he's in Cup. Bar none, that's why he's there. It can be a bit much at times, but if he's doing the right stuff, if he's finishing well, I mean, Spire's going to get a win this year. If they don't get a win this year, something happened.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe JGR cooks them in court or something, but I don't know. I think that we haven't really had any more billable hours here. But
yeah, I mean, just look at this top 10, dude. So Tyler Reddick, obviously we said wins. Brad Keselowski in second, and he had a very good race. He was up front. Let's see, he led 142 laps. That's the most out of anyone. And then Ryan Blaney in third. Did he? Let's see. One.
Bro went back to front.
Yep. And then Hocevar got that fourth place. And, dude, I'm telling you, every time I was just watching him, he was taking every advantage of all the opportunities he had to pass anybody that was in front of him. And he was able to do it. And then Austin Cindric in fifth. Ty Gibbs in sixth. Now, as much shit as we give Ty Gibbs, he's been pretty consistent this year, man. And then Daniel Suarez in seventh.
Until he wins, I'm not going to be happy with Ty Gibbs. I'm sorry.
Oh, I understand.
He's in a JGR car. If you cannot win,
set the bar higher. He has to win a Cup championship for you to like him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to like him. I'll just be like, all right, I'll stop coming for your head.
All right, props, brother, props.
All right. I'll eat my words. You're a Cup champion now. Bullshit. But you're all right.
Then Daniel Suarez.
Like them cheating yoders or something like that.
Them cheating yoders, man. I swear it's the gods they is.
Daniel Suarez getting the seventh place, and he's continuing to show up track.
Might keep that right.
William Byron in eighth, and I felt like he was a guy that just kind of kept getting up there and falling back. But it is what it is. Chris Buescher in ninth, who was following Keselowski for most of that race. And then Eric Jones, as he does at Darlington, get the top 10 in 10th place. So, yeah, I mean, dude, this race was, I mean, it kind of about, I mean, I was shocked that, you know, that Hocevar was able to, like, do as good as he did. But it about turned out how I thought, like, the drivers in the top 10, just about. But Logano was terrible. I mean, Penske did good outside of him. It was, I don't know what was going on.
What happened with the 22 team? Did they just went, hey, so we're going to give you the worst equipment? Actually, no, we're going to go down to Woodbrook. We're going to take what we were going to give to Wood Brothers last year. Actually, no, 10 years ago. And we're going to put that in your car. Is that okay, Joey? No? Well, too fucking bad. It's like... And I feel bad. And no shade to Wood Brothers. I know they're a small car operation, but like, you know, it's like they're. I mean, I could have went with Rick Ware. I should have went with Rick Ware. They were like, hey, so we bought a car from Rick Ware. Joey, it's yours. It's like, no, like that's like inhumane torture. That's inhumane torture right there. I feel bad for Joey because he's getting dragged, and like, you know, I don't really dislike or like really like Joey. He's just kind of there. I think he can be really funny. He was amazing in the booth on Friday. I thought that booth. Oh,
that was incredible.
Dude, the drivers only broadcast. Good job, Fox. That's the only time I'm going to say it all season. Like, that should be your booth every race. Sorry.
I second that.
And Cindric was dope as a pit reporter.
Cindric was fucking hilarious.
He was great.
Cindric is great.
I used to watch the ARCA races just to hear Cindric's commentary when he was like presenting the ARCA races, like in the booth. And every time they mentioned the number 69, he would always just hear him go, "Nice." I'm in love with this man. I don't care if it makes me gay.
Scott Melton, baby. Yeah. There it is. I mean, hey, you know, that the guy that drives the number 69 is like 74 now. I remember when I first started watching ARCA, just for the shits of it, and it's like, oh, who's in the 69? Oh, a 69-year-old. That's hilarious.
Nice.
And it's just like Eddie's always in the back. He is like the worst car on the track by far.
Cares. It's 69, dude.
Oh no, everyone loves it, and it's the most used car in the NASCAR game because it's the 69. It's like, how do you not love this? It's amazing. I
felt very bad for Bubba Wallace, man. It was just unfortunate because he had a good car, and then until he didn't, because Eric Jones, because this is
that was Denny. It was on Denny. That was fully on Denny.
Because I thought Jones got loose, and then Denny hit him, and then it pushed Jones down the or what happened there? Because it was funny. We were in the chat, and I said, "Damn it, I missed it." I was like, I literally turned around to my cooler to get a Diet Pepsi, and then all of a sudden everyone was like, And I'm like, what happened? I'm like, oh, dang it. I'm like, turn 3. I was like, right to my left. And I was like, I missed it.
Denny fucking just plowed Eric Jones and then wrecked Bubba.
Dude, and then Bubba's car was having.
It's not his first time wrecking Bubba either. It's like, dude.
Yeah, I felt bad because Bubba had a good car. I mean, he qualified second and he was running very good for up until that point, and the car just didn't have it anymore. It did a lot of damage to it, and that was my freaking pool pick. So thanks a lot, freaking Denny Hamlin, you jackass.
Yeah, no, Denny, like, I was off my ass off of that one. I was like, what are we doing?
Was it Jones' radio, like right after it happened, and just typical Denny. I love when they just motherfuck each other over the radio after they get crashed.
Oh yeah,
we need to bring back them being able to trash talk on the radio. Remember at those super speedways where they could like talk to each other? That was the greatest time in NASCAR.
Kurt Busch just like
Car Tomorrow was.
That needs to come back.
That we need that back because the shit that we would hear. Don't let Kyle Larson use this.
It would be generational.
But we need to like the clips for Radioactive would be amazing. Like we would soar to number 1.
Well, the thing too is, drivers would be shit talking each other on the radio. Like they would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need that. Imagine how many people would cuss out Hocevar.
Hocevar would probably have like a mute button. He'd just like mute. Or it would fuel him and he'd go faster.
Oh, dude, every time he gets insulted.
It was funny. I thought it was funny hearing, when Zilch basically took out Herbst, and Zilch was like, yeah, sorry, that's my bad, and then they were telling him, they're like,
fuck you.
They're like, yeah, he said he's sorry.
Go fuck yourself.
For that, and then he said, tell him to go fuck himself.
It's like, oh, okay. I mean, perfectly valid reaction for just being wrecked. And it's like, you know what? I feel bad for Riley because he was running well. And Riley was actually on, like, he had about Reddick's pace most of the day. They put, like, the stats out, and he was within at least a 10th of Reddick all day, if not faster.
Oh, really? I didn't even
at some points. Yeah, he was. I mean, it's just, 2311's bringing some pretty nice horses to the racetrack.
Dude, and we cannot say that anything about this. I'm tired of the lawsuit thing. I already said that, but like, dude, Reddick's on a generational run right now, and we have to accept how good this is. I think. Go ahead.
Go.
Okay. What I think is people act like he's never won before. Like, dude, he knows how to win. Like
yeah.
I mean, he won a handful of races. What in 24, right? And. Well,
yeah.
Besides last year, I mean, he's won a race every year, I think.
He's a proven winner. I mean, I definitely think 2311 definitely clapped NASCAR in court, and they definitely got like a nice little bit of money here. There's no doubt in my mind that Front Row and 2311 got a decent chunk of money to help them progress their teams because Front Row is running a little bit better than where they were last year.
Sure.
Gregson is not in the 30s in points, so that's a positive. Todd's 26. He's like tied with Noah right now, I think. And then it's like Todd and Noah are like neck and neck. And then you have Zane in 19th, and that's great. I mean, I don't know if Zane's going to be able. He might be a fringe playoff guy. He's going to need some good races not to be wrecked by other people.
And hopefully a couple wins.
It's really for 2311's bringing some good stuff to the track. They look at things differently as a team because they have that new blood, and it's like you really look at Trackhouse and 2311. They have to compare themselves like daily, because it's like, all right, how are the two teams that came in at the exact same time? How are they doing? It came in sort of differently. Where Trackhouse, they just kind of ate Chip Ganassi racing about hope. And that's their program. And then 2311 was like, yeah, we'll just start this new thing. Hey, Bubba, here's a ride. And then it grew into what it is now. And they're bringing speed. I mean, I think it's time to get off the Bubba Wallace as an average driver. I think he's probably above average now, especially with
he's been racing
consistent. He's third in points. You don't do that if you're below
average. You don't do that if you're a bum, dude.
I'm sorry. And I'm sick of the people calling for his ride. And at that point, you're just racist. I mean, like,
yeah,
I get that you don't like that our black people are in NASCAR, and it's just like, don't go down pit lane because most of them are because
you'll get your ass beat
more
too.
athletic than us
NFL players.
But Yeah, it's in Sports on Prime posted what Cap Houston, he documents a lot of stuff on pit road, and Marshall McFadden, he played for the Rams for a few years,
Oh
and
yeah,
he's now
yeah.
on pit road. And it's like some of these the jackman is the most important position on a pit crew, because if you they're the highest paid. There are some in the seven figures for salary for just jack guys for how they're being paid.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And then there are other ones in Cup. I mean, it's a very large variety. If you're at a top team and you're a jack guy and you're very very good, you're getting paid over $1 million a year. If you're at a lower team, like if you're in trucks, you're probably getting 50K. It's probably and that's just for a couple days of work a year. So but that's like a top tier truck team. I'm saying I don't know what the low end is. How that could be volunteer basis. Who knows? I mean, in ARCA it's volunteer basis, but
It'd be damn cool to
it
do.
really
I'm not gonna
is
lie.
just yeah, right. I mean, you the pit crew is so important and the athletes are there, but I mean, we need to get off the back to where I was with Bubba. We need to get off the train of Bubba's a bad driver. I'm sorry, he's not.
I don't
I
see
mean,
it that. Yeah, I don't see it that way.
I think Hurst is slowly getting to where he needs to be to keep his ride, but I think it might be a little too late. I mean, you got Corey Heim, who's probably the best prospect in NASCAR because he can win in anything. And the few races he gets, he typically performs pretty well with the limited seat time he's getting. And then he goes into trucks in the 5 truck, and he's not really a huge factor. Like, he's a factor. He's in the top 10 most of the night, and then he just passes 9 cars again. And it's like, all right, okay, great job, Corey. It's time, I guess. Tricon has way too much fun with high time. Big ups to their social media team, and it's like, and we cannot stress this enough, Heim time. It's like, that's funny, and they have way too much fun with it. They post the freaking rabbit pointing to the big stoplight, and I'm like, oh my god! It's like they have way too much fun with it, and it's awesome because that's what we need with our social media stuff. And I think if it's a lineup of Corey Heim, Bubba Wallace, and Tyler Reddick, that's probably the best lineup in NASCAR. I will argue. I mean, Hendrick is probably pretty good, and Penske is there, but that's like a really, really good. Like if we're looking at like 3 drivers, that is probably your best average. Like if we were to rate it like Madden overalls, that's probably your best overall average team, because I think Bowman unfortunately brings down Hendrick's average. Chase isn't as good in the next gen car, but he's very consistent. Hendrick, but you have Byron and Larson who can win any given Sunday. And Penske, they have 2 really good drivers, but Cindric is kind of getting there. He's still developing. I don't know how to gauge Cindric. It's too early to do it. Like, he's had some really good weekends, but he also has some weekends kind of like what Joey had this weekend, which I think is an anomaly because Joey's a champion of our sport.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think anything of it.
I think that was just a complete and total whiff. It's like if I got in the batter's box today with my fucked up eyes and I went, oh, and then I'd fall on my fucking face. And I'm like, oh, well, did I hit it? And everyone would go, fuck no. And that was strike 4, buddy. And I'm like, ah, shit.
Hey, if you have 7 million social media followers, they'll back you up relentlessly, though.
You know, it's a cool. How did I say that? Oh no. Also, fuck you, Ally, for not giving me my my title when I was done with my car. Just like they never sent it to me. That was mean, and that made me have to go down to the DMV. And I hate watching my government in motion. So fuck you. I will never use you again. The only positive about your schemes is that it's purple, and that's it.
Speaking of schemes, shall we get into Wave It Around?
Wave Around design scheme of the week.
All right, boys. So do you want to pick, or do we just want to show off our picks first, and then we'll go through all the throwback ones and play?
Yeah, let's do that, brother.
I stole your thunder there, Ben. I apologize.
Oh no, I got
excited.
I wanted to
I had a little
do
premature. I had a little premature ejaculation.
It was just too good of a, transition. Presidente. Oh, that thing was so beautiful, man.
I called this one over a week ago. You can't go wrong with a Dale Earnhardt throwback scheme.
I also want to mention,
as much as I loved the RFK cars, Greg Biffle's awesome, but he's not Dale Earnhardt.
I need to pull out the points for this. 1 second. Let me put Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't pull this up. Hocevar is getting another point.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing
I
that.
do want to mention about Hocevar, though, his scheme. They moved the 77 back a little bit. Like you notice that it's not as far up as it is, because typically the number is touching the NASCAR Cup Series logo.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Good
I didn't
for
notice
them
that.
for
Wow.
doing that.
Oh yeah.
I think on throwback schemes, if you tell NASCAR, hey, we're doing a throwback scheme, NASCAR should be able to approve you for putting your number at the center. That to make it a more authentic throwback. I love that we're giving sponsors more space, but all this empty space is not needed. If you're not going to use the space, I say use it or lose it. Because if you're not going to use the space, put the number in the center. I mean, we don't have credential sponsors like we used to. We just don't. We don't need them either, in my opinion. I think that if you're not going to use the big space that you're given with how front the numbers are, and I do think there are some great paint schemes now with the front numbers. And
yeah,
this is a topic. I could give less of a shit where the numbers are. This does not affect how the race goes. But I think if you are doing a throwback, you should be able to put the numbers in the center. Or NASCAR should say, all right, here is where you can put the numbers. From the Cup Series logo back to the back tire. Wherever you want to put it, put your thing. And it has to be at least...
I agree. Yeah, they should just give them some give there.
I don't think we'll see any numbers near the back tire. I think we'll either see them in the center or up front. And that would be great.
Yeah. Hocevar was sweet in person, man. I'll tell you that. It was dope.
Fucking amazing scheme. Elliott Sadler in the number 38 for Zane Smith's scheme. I loved this one because I love that old like 38 font, even though it was the 21 that it's suddenly throwing back to when he was with Wood Brothers. This is a big thank you to Mystic Lubricants for allowing Zane to do this. This is not typically their colors because they're typically like purple,
blue,
purple,
green.
black, green, green and red. I mean, that red's like their like fourth color. It's not even like their primary
right.
one.
It's like the last option.
It's a very when sponsors do this, it's a very cool thing. I appreciate them doing that. I think this is a very cool scheme. I wish they went with the driver who replaced Elliott Sadler in the 38 on Todd's car, but that's just a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But
I've
only been asking for that for many years.
And Jeff, I do have some videos of that car off pit road. So I'll have to send those to you because it was really cool. And then it was a car definitely that caught my eye a lot. Like could be, especially being that his pit stall was kind of like right where I was sitting, like in a good view. So I'll just send you those videos. All right, so this is my pick here, Chris Buescher from the number 17 car with the I believe it was a third, fifth bank. Yeah, a third, fifth bank, dude. This thing, it looks even better in person, man.
It's a fifth third better. It's fifth third. Get it right.
Third, I said, wow.
I'm sorry, that was way too aggressive.
God forbid he would win a race. Yeah. Oh God. Anyways, so going into the race, I thought this paint scheme was cool, like before I saw it, but when I saw it, I just couldn't stop looking at it. It's just the blues on it are just, it really stands out. I obviously love the Biff numbering, and what I noticed on it is with the the Mustang tail lights, those really kind of stood out on the back. Same with actually Cindric's. I actually like Cindric's paint scheme too. In that.
You say Ashley Cindric?
No, I said I actually liked Cindric's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit. Because like I don't know what it is about when I just I love Mustangs, but like I love that tail light, and when it really kind of stands out like with the other colors, I think that looks cool. But this one and Keselowski's was good too. It was kind of like a lime color.
All the RFK cars were very, very.
Priest's was okay in person.
I don't know. I think Priest's was the best in my opinion.
Really?
Like I love Buescher's because of the blue. Blue was very pleasing to my eyes. The 60 was like the actual. When
that
you think
true.
of Greg Biffle, you think of that black, yellow, and red. With the white base, like you think of that scheme. I like how they incorporated all their sponsors in it. Oh my god!
Oh wow!
The 66.
That's Timmy Hill. That's Timmy Hill.
With another
so that's why.
Yeah.
He didn't make it to the end.
Yeah.
They didn't talk about that at all during the race.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, let's go to the top, boys. Let's go to the top. Let's do them in number order here for smash or passes.
Number order.
I was gonna start on some trucks, but
yes, no, start at trucks.
Yeah, let's go through them quick.
All right, smash or pass, and how we do this, boys, is if it's a pass, you just got to say how many beers it would take for a smash. So you would either say pass, 4 beers, or you say smash with 4 beers.
Well, hang on. You have
everything you must fuck everything is the rule. But if it is unlimited beers, you could just say straight pass.
Well, hang on. Me and Ben both have a high alcohol tolerance. We're from Wisconsin.
That's okay. And I don't drink, so this works.
We're gonna be insane.
Sure doesn't drink.
That's
either.
even better. That's even better.
I've drank in 3 years, and just because it's problematic when I do. But when I did, boy, could I. All right. Well, we'll start off with another awesome freaking picture.
Oh no.
Well, no, it's I'm going to show the one truck because.
Oh yeah, no, that's rough for Tricon there.
Yeah, freaking great photo again. All right.
Ooh, 5 beers. 5 beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too looks hideous. All right,
Yeah.
next.
Ooh.
That is smash.
Immaculate, dude. I would
Smash.
grab that in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna pass.
Bro,
What? How many beers? How many beers?
Only like 3.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Ooh. Another smash.
Smash.
Flames, smash times million.
Okay. You've heard it here first, folks. Benny has a flames fetish. He likes being burnt. So fuck.
Oh, dude.
Could they get a smaller picture?
Smash.
Yeah.
Could you
Just say pass with 4 beers. I'm sorry.
Another smash from
Pass. No, smash.
Yeah,
Smash.
smash.
Very hard smash.
Ooh, I love the Ram.
That brought back a lot of memories.
I love the yellow Ram logo, man. It's the best.
Mm.
Oh, hey, look, it's upside down face guy. All right, shout out Ben Rose.
Oh, that was fun.
I'm surprised that there hasn't been a penalty report for that.
I don't know if this is a throwback or not.
That is a throwback. That's to Michael Annette, actually.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna say pass with 1 beer. I'm gonna need at least 1 beer.
I really like it. I'm saying smash.
Ooh, wait a minute. What's that on the hood? Is that? Ooh, if that's a pair of antlers on a heart.
It is.
Smash.
I love racks too. All right, now I take that back. I smashed the shit out of this. That's great.
He's a furry.
My first one was actually Ram. That's why I'm
Smash.
liking all the Ram trucks.
Pass with 2 beers.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
Oh,
Jeez.
noise.
Smash.
Noise photo, dude. Noise.
Oh, we'll get into that one. I don't know if there's any more. The 90 might be. The 93 is. The 93 is.
Smash. I love it.
That's a smash. That's just a gorgeous scheme too.
Wait, is he throwing it back to Matt Kenseth's Daytona 500 win?
I think he is.
I smashed that.
Yep. All right, let's move on to O'Reilly. I'm
enjoying this segment here.
Auto Barts. That is an amazing throwback. That is a callback to JD Motorsports. Fucking goated. That's where my homie got his first start in working for a team. That is a hard smash.
Yeah, this was when the Flex products were on the car.
Yeah, Flexi.
Oh, dude, I love those cars so much. Ooh, I actually just like that scheme in general.
Oh, I love it.
I love it. Is the 5 a throwback?
No, it's just a 5. That's how
They just made it look old.
I always think this car's Chef Boyardee.
I thought it was Papa Johan's.
Oh wow.
Daddy Jonathan's.
Did they even have any?
They didn't have many in the O'Reilly series. That one is the biggest. That would if we did O'Reilly, like if we were allowed to do that, that would have been my scheme of the week.
Yep.
That is the best. That is the best.
That's undisputed, bro.
That is genuinely perfect.
If they could have pulled off switching to the 16 and getting 3M on it, it would be one of the best throwbacks of all time.
It was genuinely perfect. Like even without the
they got it so close though. I mean, like
is
perfect.
genuinely perfect.
Say what you guys want about Corey LaJoie's driving. When he brought back Xerox for that number 7 car, and
that was pretty cool.
Dude, I was so pumped. Kulwicki's one of the Wisco goats of NASCAR. So seeing him get a badass throwback that's pretty much identical to the car he ran, freaking tight. This one's just about on that level. It's like Corey LaJoie's A+, this one A-. That's just yes. Oh, by the way, did I say smash the ever living shit out of it like Hulk? That's
He's gonna top it. This is a throwback.
Oh my god!
Did not make the show. This DNQ'd because fucking Matt DiBenedetto.
I bet the Rock Hill Ace Hardware franchise is pissed.
Owned by Scott Olstein. That is a pass with 2 beers.
Yeah, I'm smashing.
I could do it, but I need a buzz. I'd say pass with 1. All right.
A couple more.
Another dub.
That is
gorgeous. God. Dude, smash with -7 beers.
Smash. -7 beers. I am more sober than I've ever been.
Smashing while I'm getting drunk as well. That's how much I love this. I just want it to be.
You're just.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's truly.
He's butt chugging it. Oh, sorry.
I didn't see the scheme, but I friggin' love it.
Gorgeous scheme.
That's my favorite scheme, to be honest with you.
I really wish this would have had more on airtime. Maybe it did. I don't know. Anyways. Ooh, a Slim Jim throwback.
That is gorgeous. What the fuck?
How the hell did this not get talked about once?
Oh, so at the
that is a perfect smash.
Crap, whose car was that?
Austin Green.
Yeah, Austin Green. They actually had one out there at the fan experience, the number 44. It was sweet, dude. I love that one.
That's sick.
I'll have to send you guys the pictures of that. That is really cool.
My cousin. Who is my cousin?
Oh wow, I love it. All right.
All right. Now do I gotta get caught back up here?
Oh, we got quite a few.
Ooh, that's tight. Not throwback. It's just tight.
They had a lot of opportunity with Long John Silver's, and they screwed it up.
Smash.
They did, and I'm
upset.
I have my opinions. I wish that is a smash. By the way, I wish they threw it back to. They have years of them running Long John Silver's cars.
Right, like
so many. You could save money. You just do a white paint scheme on the car, and you just go, all right, throw the number on there and the old Long John logo. Call it a day, and that'd be a beautiful throwback.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes less is.
That's right.
There'd be a lot of white space on that car.
Yeah,
that is a smash.
Anyways, yeah, smash.
I always pass on Mexicans. Always have been. Smash.
Smash.
Well, this is it's not a throwback, but it technically is a throwback, so I just smash it. Anyways.
Okay.
4 beers.
Yeah, four beers. A little old for my liking.
Smash.
I'm
smash, but I need a little bit of a buzz.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like half a beer. Half a beer.
You just need to get started.
But what gets him over the line is the fire suits and their crew shirts. If you saw those, they were awesome throwbacks.
That's true.
I this isn't gonna be popular, but I gotta smash, and I need like 5 to 10 beers because this one's just been done so much. I feel like
I agree there.
I feel like I'm just getting loose ass, you know.
They could literally put all the little R's.
Dirty. It's dirty with skank, dude. Like,
they could put all the little R's and M's and do the perfect throwback.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
You're giving them ideas, Jeff.
I also feel like Mars Candy would be up their ass.
Yeah, well, you know.
Better turn those circles to squares. Anyways.
Smash.
I pass, but like with 3 beers.
Okay. Yes. Acceptable.
Just the. I appreciate the artwork, but I don't know, the number font just doesn't.
I love the font. I love that font actually.
Smash.
That's a smash. That's an automatic smash. How can you not love
smash. It? Though I am upset that
not as good as last year's though.
Gave up on this team though. I am very sad to see that. shout out to Advent Health for being good sports and running different companies' colors. Oh, immaculate. It's not even
I mean, if you're with, I mean, that might be like, hey, you're on this race. We got to run Richard Petty's thing, and they'll probably be like, yeah, we'll get airtime out of that. It's a very easy car to see.
This is a throwback to when Tyler Reddick won his 4th race in 2026.
I love that fire suit, by the way. That is a gorgeous fire suit.
I didn't pay attention to the fire suit until I was looking through this earlier. I was like, damn, dude.
I love me a good purple fire suit.
We need to start calling the purple Xfinity car the purple people leader, because it's just put on a fucking clinic.
They're not the Minnesota Vikings. That is a great scheme.
Yeah, that was awesome. I laughed my ass off seeing it. I'm like, oh, it's just non-vegan. That's hilarious.
It's not vegan.
Non-vegan. No DEI here, guys. They aren't incorporated.
Yup.
Smash.
Yeah,
Smash, and then like a go back for sloppy seconds. Alright.
That car was smashed.
Alright. So
Smash.
I'm pretty much nuking fucking Nagasaki with the amount of smash I'm giving this. Like, I've killed...
I do Hiroshima! Sorry.
Yeah, dude, I'm flying over Nagasaki right now in my mind, dropping a bomb, going, this one's for freedom.
Pearl Harbor!
Level. Yeah, dude, this is further than Arizona. And then you you're fucking dodging rice. Like, oh, what the fuck? Anyways.
Alright.
But yes, no, love this car. I would bed this car. And
The
You get him a life-size body pillow of that car. Yep, that's not a throwback, though.
I would shamelessly sleep with it every night.
I hope you enjoyed Smash or Pass. If you want us to smash or pass you, tell us in the
DM us at NASCAR 5.
Please don't be a child.
Send us their information.
No! All right, boys, and now we go on to Ben's favorite segment that's going to be really quick this week. Are we doing good grass or... There we go.
Guys, there's really no grass, but I will say Darlington does a good job around the track, just keeping it nice landscape. You know, I mean, there's grass like in the infield, like where the campers are. It looked like towards by turns 1 and 2. It looked like there was these little, I don't know what they are. Maybe you know, there's like these little houses in there. Is what they look like. I don't know. The grass looked all right. I mean, I'm not really gonna give it a rating because it's not really part of. I mean, I don't know.
Nah, just start judging random people's grass.
Okay, well, it was ass. It was ass. Needs water.
Do better, darling.
But I will give them the benefit of the doubt. They get a. All right, they get a 3. They get a 3.1.
The benefit of the doubt. Sorry.
What we needed, I don't know why we didn't think of this sooner, but like, remember how last show we joked about you calling up the track and asking them about lawn info? We should have had you call up Darlington and like record the call, or like record you placing the call, asking about the type of grass they plant at Darlington.
Well, what's the next?
They're trying to explain to you that they don't have.
It's Martinsville. You need to do it to Martinsville.
Well, but they don't have any.
Dude, that would be so. They have it at the little green bits on the paperclip part.
Oh, you're right. Okay, well, I'm gonna call him.
I know I'm right. I'm always right. I'm never left.
You know that 10 feet of grass you plant on both ends of the track? What do you use? What do you mean?
We use green cement.
What?
What? I'm scared. Anyways, now time for
NASholes Asshole of the Week. The greatest segment of our show, essentially our namesake.
And we got quite a few. Let's get through them.
I watched the races specifically for this now, boys.
I love it.
I'm looking for the little minor errors of drivers with my heavily biased lens.
All right, you name off the nominations, and then we'll go.
All right, boys. We got Tyler Ankrum in the 17 for cutting Rhodes' tire and ending his day, and then getting called upside down face on Twitter, which is. Is he the 18? I thought it was the 17. Oh, and then I mistyped it. So, you know what? My bad, guys.
Come on, man. You're the insider.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes I'm dyslexic.
Fair.
All right, then we got Ty Majeski in the number 88 for putting Lane Riggs in the wall. I will like to note that Lane Riggs also got revenge in a very funny fashion. So this kind of cancels them out. This is a solved assholeness. They
filled the hole.
It did. They filled the hole.
Yeah.
So that can be solved.
Yeah, no, they filled each other's holes. They're good now.
Okay, we're not going there. Stuart Friesen, the number 52, for causing the big one. What is it, Stuart? What is it with you and causing big crashes? Maybe you should have just stayed on the bench. I have my opinions on Friesen.
Not plays a big part into it because, as you know, in Canada they don't use an actual good speed indicator. They use the metric system, and I feel like his dumb little jump brain sometimes gets a little confused.
All right, and then we got moving on to the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. We got William Sawalich for dumping Jesse Love on pit road.
Yeah, that's bad.
Then we got Jeb Burton at number 27. I don't like him, but he also fenced Alex LeBay in the 91. This was not covered on the broadcast.
Really?
And that ended the 91 stay. This is a rare miss by the CW, but it also happened mid-pack when there was other racing, so I'll give him a pass. But I also just don't like Jeb Burton, so any excuse to put him on the list, I will do it.
I don't.
The number 26 for causing a big wreck of Dean Thompson. What the fuck, Dean? Don't do that, Dean. All right, boys, and now we have the 3 Cup. We got Denny Hamlin with the number 11 for dumping Eric Jones and taking out a car he owns. What is it with Denny and wrecking Toyotas, and specifically the cars he fucking owns?
I don't get it.
Like, what are we doing?
Maybe his mindset's like, well, I'm paying for it, so,
I don't think Denny even thinks about owning a car when he's in the car. I think Denny's like, I must win, I must win, I must win.
Well,
I think he flat out already said that.
Well, no, think back to Kansas last year when he raced Bubba for that Kansas.
Yeah.
And and they both kind of bunged each other's days up, and
he said he wouldn't do it any differently.
Yeah.
I think he should, but that's just my opinion. And then we got Connor Zilich for dumping the 35. I would like to say that he owned his mistake, but that Hertz also did not accept his apology.
Right, we had mentioned that earlier.
The apology was hilarious.
Go F yourself.
He's like, go fuck
Tell him to go F himself.
Oh. When I saw that graphic on Instagram, I laughed my ass off. And then Reddick in the number 45 for taking out the 17. That's kind of just it's kind of a racing incident, but I put it on here just so.
Yeah, I actually missed that during the race. I didn't see it, but the guy next to me was telling me about it, and it was in turn 3, I believe.
Busher was trying to get down that the radio communication, they were trying to hide going to pit lane, and then they called him super late, so he went down, and Reddick was taking the bottom on most corners just to try to stay away from drivers, and fortunately he didn't stay away from a driver. It's an unfortunate situation because it was completely avoided if Busher just did this out the way. If he just did that up.
Yeah, it was completely avoidable. I might not even.
But they did not give him enough time to do that. Even they called him halfway down the backstretch. They're like, pit now. And it's like, okay, there are strategies to doing that, but if it works, he probably wins the race. If it doesn't,
probably, dude, he had a great car.
Yeah, no, those RFK Fords were very fast. Good for them for stepping up. Ford, I swear, it's all because they changed from Ford Performance to Ford Racing and made the blue ever so much brighter. That made all the difference.
Look how bright it is.
Not at all. It looks, dude, I love it.
It looks amazing. I love this shirt, dude. This is my new favorite shirt.
All right. So let's start knocking some fuckers off. I don't think Reddick deserves to really be on this anymore.
No, after talking about it.
I think the whole ass of Ty Majeski and Lane Hicks.
Wait. We forgot to add NASCAR for suspending Daniel Dye.
We'll add that in there, NASCAR for
suspending
Daniel Dye.
Yeah, I was going to say, did we even get to that yet?
We haven't got to that name Daniel Dye.
Shit, we got a lot to go through still. We gotta ramp this up.
Yeah. I gotta go because I gotta go through.
All right, boys. So Tyler Ankrum. I think we can get rid of William Sawalich and Jeb Burton pretty quickly here.
Yep.
Just because they weren't big enough.
Friesen's staying on,
dude. I don't think so. Thompson, he caused a big wreck in the O'Reilly series, but his scheme was so good that I forgive him. I'm just looking for a reason to slim down the
reason to cut it,
list here, boys.
That scheme is enough. On with your day.
All right, so we got 5 left. We got Tyler Ankrum, NASCAR, Stuart Friesen, the 52, Denny Hamlin, and Connor Zilich.
I can honestly take zilch away. I mean, it was pretty early.
Sorry for the Riley Herbst fan out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. It just seemed like an incident where they're going hard at the end, near the end of the race.
He's coming hard. Thank you, Jeb Burton.
Thank you, NASCAR.
Jeff Burton. NASCAR. Dude, I remember when they said that, and I'm like, he's what? And my parents lost their shit because I was waiting for them to say something out of pocket.
I also heard on the PA, it was like, because they were like playing the broadcast, and it was William Byron, and he's like, the back is acting like, or the back needs to act like the front, and the front needs to act like the back.
That
and
was
I was
Priest.
like, was it Priest? Okay. And so I was like, that's going on NASCAR. I know it. And then when I heard it, I laughed my ass off.
I don't know who to really cut here. Ankrum was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it ended Rhodes' day.
Well, hang on, though. I think Ben Rhodes' sick burn of him, though, I think
kind of fixes it.
I think that was punishment enough, because that was a comment I've been holding in my head for years now. And I
like Tyler Ankrum. He got David Gillen his first truck win, so I'm a little biased here.
We can take him off.
You got to table the
bias. We'll take him off.
That's right. That's right.
I said I was unapologetically biased. All right, so we got NASCAR, Stuart Friesen, and Denny Hamlin. I think Stuart Friesen should be big ass. I think NASCAR should be mid ass.
Yep.
And then Denny should be little ass. So big ass is Stuart Friesen. Number 52, Stewie Burnin. Stuart Friesen. Number 52, Stuart Friesen, and you get one big ass award for Darlington.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have NASCAR. That's 3 points. NASCAR gets mid ass for their handling of Daniel Dye, and I don't think it was suspension worthy. Fine, sure, I'd grumble to myself, but I wouldn't give a shit. Or a talking to and a smack upside the head for being an idiot. And then Denny Hamlin in the 11.
Yep. All right.
Dennis Hamlin.
Now, that I feel like NASCAR has a lot of points right now, don't they?
They only have 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
we haven't put them on. They haven't.
And this is Hamlin's first time, isn't it? All right.
I will run through the points really quickly. We had no repeats, so the top is still Corey Day. Some have been Corey Day, but he has been doing better. So he might just go down to Ayatollah Corey Day, but fuck.
No,
I'll just go through everyone that has a big ass award or has 3 or more points. So the lead is Corey Day. Then we have Jason White, Ty Gibbs, Ricky Stenhouse, Sheldon Creed, and Stuart Friesen. All right, boys.
All right, should we get to
the NASHoles segment?
Do we want to get? Do we just Drew? Did you want to go on your Mike Joy rant?
Please.
I'm not going to capture lightning in a bottle like last night, but the thing that
is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, lightning in a bottle or shit in Mike Joy's pants. Oh, if only you could read the text messages.
Oh,
anyway,
right, you guys would die.
Joy during freaking practice tried making a freaking DEI doesn't exist in NASCAR joke.
Which is false.
If he would have had a better car on track to do it with, it probably would have been funnier. But it just I don't know if he thinks that vegans are like a minority or something. But
they should be persecuted. But that's just my opinion.
I think the ones that go and freaking steal people's animals, definitely. But if you're
no, I mean all of them.
Products, it's fucking cool. Whatever.
You're gonna find out I'm very extreme politically, and I always go for the funniest answer.
I don't know. It was a crappy joke, and then a freaking libtard on Blue Sky fucking got wind of it and tried motherfucking Mike Joy. And in reality, they're both fucking stupid. The DEI joke was
it was just bad taste.
DEI we have is Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. That's cool. Now, if you would have said that 5-6 years ago when Bubba Wallace was running the Black Lives Matter car, that would have been fucking hilarious to me. Because I would have been like, dude, Mike Joy, never fire him. But
right.
He was 6 years too late, and now he's freaking trying to make DEI jokes about vegans, which aren't really a freaking. Anyways, it was stupid. And then the fucking guy who's on Blue Sky, which that alone's a freaking big red flag or blue flag in this case. and he's trying to freaking make it out like Mike Joy's racist. And it's like,
if he is, who cares? Who fucking cares?
Yeah, it's
right, because he doesn't say anything on the broadcast, so who cares?
Yeah,
if he is racist, I don't give a shit.
Dude, for all we know, he mumbles the N-word when black people cut him off in traffic. Whatever, man. Like, my grandpa did it. He's dead now. He got shot by a black guy. You heard him. Anyways. He got a little too cavalier and was like, nah. So I was like, whoop! Motherfucking fuck. I don't know, but I don't know. I think both sides in this are fucking stupid. And, like, Mike Joy needs to just freaking... All right, look, man, say what you want about Clint Boyer. He's the fucking comic relief in that booth. Leave Clint Boyer to say the dumb shit, so that way everyone can just pile on him and less people bitch and moan about your old ass being there. You know?
Yeah.
You know,
I think move Mike to the Truck Series for 3 years and then send him off.
I think
into the sunset. Viking Funeral would be very funny.
Yeah, I think we just put him up in a farm up north with all the other animals my parents sent up there. It's good.
What do you mean? Are your animals there too? Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude, your parents went to the same farm up north?
Yeah!
Small world! Oh, man, all our sick animals are together. That's insane, dude.
All right.
Yeah, bring Mike Joy up there.
All right, let's...
You know, just have him quit now, because I don't...
He can't go out like this, man. You know, I agree. It's just like... Yeah.
Dude, like, the guy is a very pivotal part in the broadcast history of NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
There's no denying that. The guy's been around for
like the boogity.
Oh, dude, he was doing that pre-book. I think he was like 20 years in when DW did his first boogity boogie. I mean, that shows you how fucking old this guy is.
Having that back this weekend was
that was so cool.
That was a very great moment. It made me very nostalgic.
Yeah. That was like, oh, that was nice. And he did, like, he sounded like it was dying up there for most of the race, but like he did the boogity. It was like I was a little kid again up in New Hampshire watching on the big blue couch. Like that's what I remember, like, little kid. It's like boogity, let's go racing, boys. And it's like, all right, well, I'm fucking.
I remember my grandpa.
This is my first boner.
He said boys and
boys and Danica. I love when they say drivers and Danica, and I'm like, nice, because she can't drive. She's worse. I will get canceled for what I could say next. But let's go into the segment that will get us canceled. Dumbass Daniel died.
All right.
Dude,
we don't.
I'll lead the conversation.
Okay.
All right. What he said objectively was wrong, but on the bigger scale of shit that drivers have said, it's like bottom tier. Now,
this is shit that gets said.
Well,
in the hauler every day.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, so Rabbi Pockrass, he's Jewish, posted on that. And he did explain that drivers have to follow a code of ethics. When I learned that, I was like, oh, that adds another layer to this, and I didn't.
That's where I was like, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it.
Like compared to, the clear equal to this situation. I guess clear equals probably a little loose.
The queer equal, you could say.
Jeff said that. Everybody cancel him. His name is.
Yep, you can cancel me. I don't care.
His address is 123.
Well, you can't
cancel him when he's already been canceled, bro.
Yeah. How can you cancel the uncancelable?
I'll write a great statement. Don't worry.
Oh, dude, but make sure it's clearly written by AI.
No, I'll actually write it out and make it so painstakingly obvious.
Make it thick. Make it like a 20-page it's like a 20-page
report
document. Yeah.
You know, the whole thing about it though, guys, is like you had, what was it, Carson Hocevar, who like he said some really bad stuff about like a whole, was it a country or a
he said it about Mexico. He called it a shithole.
Yeah,
which, you know, is he wrong? No, but you can't say that on a live.
But I feel like that's worse, dude. You know, I almost feel like that's worse, and he didn't receive anything.
And you know, all Daniel Dye did was say Roger Penske, and I'm David Malugov, and it's like, okay, you know, B- Gay Boys, but
B-,
yeah. Honestly, this should have been a take him to the office. I would have been fine with a fine. I really would have been fine with a fine. I think we brought more attention to an issue that didn't need attention, because
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And then the other side of it is you shouldn't just take him to the office and be like, dude, stop being a fucking dumbass on Whatnot. I know all your 30 fucking viewers are so enthralled by you making fun of an IndyCar driver, which probably is better than you, in all honesty. I think what sucks is that Daniel Dye is young, and he already has, he has a storied past. He broke a dude's nutsack, and when he got arrested for that a while ago. And so it's like, this isn't his first offense.
I did not hear about that.
Up Daniel Dye.
I will look that up later after the pod.
There's a reason he is named Nathaniel Nutcracker in Jeff Carr. That is unironically his name, and that is the name I am the most proud of. So the problem is, it's not his like first offense of doing something really fucking stupid. I think that could have factored into how harsh the suspension. I still think it's suspended indefinitely for saying Malukav is stupid.
It was dumb. It was overall just a stupid ass thing.
I don't care.
Well, they're treating this, at least it's kind of how I'm seeing it. They're treating this the same way they treated Kyle Larson, which I was going to try and compare this to, because they both said something stupid online. Now, granted, one was just
one's the N-word, and one is something I can repeat.
Well, not if you're Daniel Dye.
But anyway,
he can't say that ever again, dude.
Whenever
he says that, like Roger Penske, that driver's name, he's gonna have the deepest, manliest voice possible. He's gonna compensate for it. But no, yeah, an indefinite suspension over a comment like this is it's a lot. It's a lot for something that's really more of like a slap in the wrist. Give him a fine, not a small fine though, like enough of a fine to tell the other drivers, yo, you're gonna be homophobic, do it off camera.
Dude, like $100K would have been fine. That probably would have made him sit out for a while. That's a lot of money, especially to a truck driver that's probably not being paid. He's probably buying his ride, but that's another story.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they're lucky to crack $100K a year, aren't they? Like, dude,
a lot of those drivers are not being paid. A lot of them are not being paid.
That's sketchy.
Let's try to wrap it up here and get the points. And
points, they're there. Let's go on to our picks.
Well, no, that's what I meant. Our points for our picks and our picks. So, anyways, so Drew had a very good day. He picked Carson Hocevar. Good job, Drew. You got 34 points, and you've now cracked the triple digits, my friend. You are at 104. Jeff, you are at 140, and I am at 149. So, pretty tight race here, boys. So, Jeff, who do you got? No, Drew, who do you got for Martinsville?
I've done like 4 of them this episode. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, put me down for Chase Briscoe.
Really?
Race Chisco. Gotcha.
Race Chisco?
All right. Jeff, what you got?
Ryan Blaney.
Ooh, good pick.
I hope so. That would be awesome. Well,
yeah, I picked it because he's won 2 times in the last 3 years. So
I'm gonna go with William Byron. He's done well there.
He's also won 2 times in the last 4 years. So a good choice there.
So that's our picks, and that was our episode about Darlington. If you made it all the way to the end, we appreciate it. And please follow us on X at NASHolespod, on TikTok, NASHoles.podcast, Instagram, NASHoles_podcast. Follow the YouTube and the Spotify. Make sure you are subscribed to have that notification bell on so you always know when we release an episode. And we will talk to you after Martinsville. And as always, be like Biff.
Be like Biff.